Hi, this is my response to the Body Works reflection. And I have gone through the Bodies exhibit when it was at the Luxor in Las Vegas a couple years ago, and that was after my undergraduate degree. So I already was versed in how the body works and all the organs and the biomechanics of it. So it was really cool to see how they suspend the body itself, where you can pretty much see through these plexiglass panes as if you're in the computer program that turns the body. So that was pretty cool. What does the study of the human body and the understanding link to my thoughts and my beliefs and the creation of the world? Well, when you break down every nook and cranny of the body, it only oozes the idea of a higher power. And it pretty much is the fingerprint. And the body is so intricate that there had to have been a master design maker. And it can't just be everyone came together or cells came together in this big glob of goo and all of a sudden we have the whole world. It just doesn't make sense to me. And based on medical professionals, it takes thousands and thousands of them across the globe to figure out basic parts of the body and how we can, medicate that, fix that, have surgeries to maintain a lifelong life span. And so when you break it down, even super specialists have, a design in the fact of working with the body, which all goes back to what I know is in the beginning, Genesis 1:1, like in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That was plain and simple, cut and dry. He created this and this happened. There was no ifs, ands, buts about it. He didn't say, I just put a bunch of goo together and here we are. So there's that. And the response of the light of understanding. In light of understanding of God's creating the world and everything he created was a specific design and purpose. Everything has a design and a purpose as to why it's on this earth. And when you think about the human body and the organs, we can live without certain ones, like the appendix and tonsils. We can take them out and live just fine. Science has found a way around that caveat of having those things in our bodies. But they have, in their own purpose and definition, they have a purpose as to why they were designed to be in the body to begin with. So with that being said, we could live life and we have, decided we are going to adapt to not having things like that when we have emergencies where medical professionals say, hey, you'll be able to live without this, but this is what's going to happen. When you link it back to the education field as being a PE teacher, you have to think of every kid was designed for that moment that they're in your class. And I know it's not easy to remember on the difficult days with that one kid. That one that's always in the back of your mind, that one that is going to make you lose it one day. But they're there for a reason. They were designed specifically to be in your pathway. And we all have them as educators. We all have them as coaches. They're going to be the one where they're so difficult, but when they finally get it, when the light bulb finally comes on, you will be able to speak to essentially saying, hey, I was part of the process of making you a better human being. I like using the quote, working with little humans is a mind-boggling business, but I love it because you have to think of it that way. The kids are your customers, whether or not you like them or not. And if you don't like them, they should never, ever find out, because that could just destroy their demeanor and their spark. So the way the body works is as much as the heart works, and the heart is connected to the spirit. Or at least that's my theory. So if we utilize our hearts in understanding the human body, we can understand why we have kids in our class and how to better be the purpose or help them find their purpose in life.